Hello again. I just thought while I had the camera out I'd also show you my other Italia guitar, the third one that I have at the moment. I hope to buy more if I could afford it, that is. This is an Italia Rimini, and again this is a lovely guitar. The one thing that this guitar did for me was that I always wanted to play a jazz guitar when I was, all throughout the time that we are as guitar players. You always want to learn something new, and I never got around to it until I bought this guitar. And the reason is because on the bass pickup, these mini humbuckers on this just sound fantastic. On the bass pickup with a bit of the tone roll back, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't sound quite as nice on this amp, because this amp buzzes all the time on the bass notes. Never sounds as good, but the sound of just playing chords, it's just lovely. It has a warmth to it. But sometimes when you play chords in a kind of more jumpy kind of way, it makes the neck sometimes feel like it's hollow. It just has a bounce to it, a certain bounce to it. Some of the nice Stratocasters I've played also have a nice bounce to it. This one, the shape of this one's more based on old Rickenbackers. Even the back here, the way it connects is lovely there. Nice cream binding all the way around it. The shape, I don't know if that picks up, the shape of the beveled edge around here is lovely. Goes in at the bottom. Again, this looks like a number 7, but it's an I for Italia, in that style that it says on the head there. A bit dusty. The head again has that kind of Rickenbacker shape to it. These controls are very strange in that the shaft stays straight and just the head moves. Feels lovely when you're doing it, although I got to say, you don't touch them that much, because it's one of those guitars that stays in tune really well, like my Honey Bear Stone, if anybody's seen that, the wood top one that I've got. A lot of people also like these to wonder if they make those Beatles noises. By that I mean, that kind of jangle of those old Rickenbackers. Or there's like the Jam or something like that. This is it on its treble pickup. So it has that kind of tone. Oops, I should have tuned it. There it is in the middle selection. This string's very old actually on it, it needs some new ones. But it's one of those guitars, some guitars always need the strings changing, they always need to seem bright, but with this one, like I say, I use this for a jazz sound for myself, because it's lovely for it. Even though it's a very thin guitar, it still has such a lovely jazz tone to it that I use it quite a lot, just basically in that bass pickup, Lovely guitar. I have to say with this one, the others I've mentioned about the necks being perfect on the other ones, and all this one again is made in South Korea. This does have a high fret, just blocks out these sounds here. I mean, don't know if you can hear that. You probably can. It's just on that fret there. This pickup here just feels a tad high, so it's going to need to be tapped in. Go. An Italia Rimini, another absolutely lovely guitar from Italia. The quality of these, again, as I've said on the other videos, for the price is unbelievable. If you see one, check it out. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if, like with me, the first one that I saw was one of these. It was in cream, and I absolutely loved it. I just decided to have a go on it because it just looked quirky, but as soon as I actually played it and I had it in my hand, this is a nice small neck on this one. Felt so nice to play. I couldn't think of anything else, and I went to buy it from the shop. This was one of those things we all guitar geeks need to learn from. When you see the guitar you want, don't think about it for a week or two. Just get the money and go buy it. Because on the day that I turned up to buy that guitar, it had been sold 20 minutes earlier than me arriving at the shop to pick it up. So instead of the lovely cream one that I liked, I ended up with this black one, which looks nice. They also do me a lovely tobacco burst and a honey burst and a cherry burst, and they look stunning, as well as some more quirky colours. They do them in like that kind of what do they call it, like a seafoam blue colour, and they do one in pink, which looks fantastic as well. And you can also get these with P90 pickups on them, Wilkinson P90 pickups, which I haven't tried, so I can't vouch for those as much as I can with this one. But this mini humbucker has to be one of the best pickups I've ever had on a guitar, and I've played quite a lot of them. There you go, Italia Rimini.